Hi everybody, it's Hazel here from Hazel Oliver Fitness. I'm here with Blanche here today, who's done one of my Core Restore programs regarding partial hysterectomy. So we've not done this before. Blanche is going to explain what she's had done, what she felt the difficulties were, and what she had the bonuses or what she felt she got out of the program regarding nutrition and exercise, because obviously that's a big part of Blanche's life. Very big into fitness, does hockey training, league hockey, so fit person, boot camps, does my Pilates, does my HIIT classes, really active person, and all of a sudden Blanche has got to stop because she's had partial hysterectomy, so her ovaries removed. I can't speak here today. So I'm just going to introduce Blanche, and I thank Blanche for her time.
You're welcome.
We've just done a Pilates class. We're a little bit hot and sweaty as well, so excuse what we look like, but obviously the importance is getting the message out there about what ladies can do if they've had a partial hysterectomy or full hysterectomy or any pelvic cavity procedure. So this is Blanche.
Hi there.
Hi. So just tell us what the experience you had from what we had to do.
Well, beforehand, so I desperately didn't want to go down the HRT route, so I employed Hazel's nutritional knowledge so that we can make sure that I'm putting all the right food in and to make everything all right. So before I met Hazel for the first time, official meeting, I kept a food diary for a whole week, which was actually quite horrifying really, and made you realise all the bad things that you eat. But there were some quick fixes from that. So it identified that I didn't drink enough water, so that was an easy fix, 3 litres odd a day, and that I didn't have anywhere near enough greens. So we could that was an easy fix as well. So we went down the juicing route, which was a new experience.
But one that you got on very well with at the same time. You've noticed quite out of your comfort zone. You did do a lot of smoothies, or you were into the smoothie route.
Yes, smoothies for breakfast, that's not a problem. Quite happy with that. But we're still not enough greens in the smoothies. So
there was not much greens in the
diet,
actually, in the eating plan. So I was quite concerned about that, because that has a really good healing effect, internal healing for our organs. So I wanted Blanche to try and get more nourishment into her body very quickly so she can heal and get back to her normal life. And I think we achieved that over time. I mean, you've gone from very active, and within 3 months of saying you had your operation. And how did that go for you? Because you explain how that went.
Yeah.
Did you feel it was a keyhole procedure?
Yes, keyhole procedure. So I've got 4 tiny little scars, no trouble there. We rubbed some coconut oil onto those to help those, which was good. Coconut oil seems to be the gift of the gods, really. We use it in everything now. And so I felt fine. It was really odd. For 6 weeks, I didn't do any sport at all, no stretching, no Pilates. That was quite difficult, and I did put on a few pounds, which sort of is a bit of a vicious circle, because then you don't feel good about yourself. But ultimately, now we reintroduced Pilates and then boot camp, and I'm back up to playing league hockey again. So in a very short space of time, really. 3 months.
Absolutely, 3 months.
From start to finish.
Yeah, and you went through a massive procedure, and you had a total reshift of your mindset regarding your nutrition, because it was very different to what you was doing before to what you're doing now.
Very different,
and what was brilliant with Blanche was she kept a diary. I asked her to do a diary, kept her accountable of what she was doing. Every week I needed to see that procedure, what she was putting in her body, what she was getting out of it, and how she was feeling. So a really important part was how she was feeling on a day-to-day basis. Was she tired? Did she have loads of energy?
Yeah.
We looked at supplementation as well. There was no magnesium, there was no zinc going into her body. So we adjusted all these as we went along through our 3-month trial, really, our sort of sessions that we had. We met every couple of weeks.
Yes, over lunch, which was nice.
Over lunch, so really nice and, in the world of living, so to
exactly. Sociable, but also learning.
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
Nice, comfortable environment.
Yeah, and I think you've taken a lot of knowledge away from what you've learned, from our meetings. You've taken that into your normal lifestyle now. You've completely changed your lifestyle.
Yes, and it does work with family as well. You do have to plan, because obviously I've got a 15-year-old who, would look, if I'd served him up a plate of greens, he'd look at me as though I'd gone mad. So you do have to plan, but you can work it in with the family as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So anything else you'd like to say? What if it's somebody else out there who's maybe going through the similar situation as you? What would you think that the best thing to do is regarding, what would you think would be the key thing you've taken away from this whole process? Sound like I'm on The Apprentice
I know.
now.
It's not. It isn't a quick fix, and you do have to make it part of your life. Really, it's not a diet. It's not a fad. It is very much living with it. Really, living with your body has changed. Your hormones have changed, so you have to make sure that you eat the right things to make you keep you feeling healthy.
Yeah.
Give you the energy.
Absolutely.
The one useful thing was the sleep. We had a monitored sleep, which was fascinating. And just changing your bedtimes really, and getting up and different things, and making sure the room was dark so that you did sleep properly.
Yeah, and just different things. Also, and I must mention this other thing. Blanche texted me about 2 weeks ago. She goes to give blood, but unfortunately, she hasn't been able to give blood. Tell the story.
Oh yes, no, I was heading towards my 50 pints, which was the key. I wanted to do that. It's a good thing for society. And a couple of years ago, I couldn't give because my iron count was too low. And so they sent me away again. I went back in 6 months. No, iron count still low. Well, having spoken and have done this, so I last went in February, couldn't give blood. I literally went 3 weeks ago, and I could give blood again, which is great. So I'm now heading towards my 50 pints.
Yes, so that's brilliant news. So health benefits as well. So as well as Blanche absolutely feeling fantastic. She's had an oophorectomy, so partial hysterectomy, ovaries out, fallopian tubes.
Yep.
And where she wasn't able to give blood for many, many years, and now she's had the health benefit of able to give blood. Her iron is up. So, it's got all-round benefits from just changing your eating habits, how you can adjust your body, how can you adjust your whole life to begin much more healthier.
Yes.
And that's what we want. It's a lifestyle change. And like Blanche said, it's not a quick fix. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, just big thank you to Hazel.
You're welcome.
Sorting me
Thank you.
out.
You're welcome. Thank you. There you go, guys. Just get in touch if you have any concerns or if you have any comments or questions. Give me a call. HazelOliverFitness.com, www. Or give me a call, give me an email. Thanks ever so much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.